Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Environmental Social Justice. Today's special guest is Jessica Vitale. She is the founder of a company called Blue State of Mind. So welcome to the show, Jessica.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. So, Blue State of Mind, what is that?
Blue State of Mind is a shop that sells a bunch of different items that are for anyone who has a blue outlook, a blue state outlook, whether they live in a red state or a blue state, but people who support blue state causes, blue state candidates, and want to share their alliance and connect with their communities.
Awesome. So, I can understand the social justice aspect of a blue state of mind and helping people, but why did you start this? There's a story behind this.
There is, yes. So, like most people, when we heard that Roe v. Wade was likely going to be overturned, I went through a whole range of emotions. I was angry and sad and felt really helpless. And it has already been a hard year for me because my mom passed away earlier this year. So it felt like even more of a blow because she was such a feminist and she had dedicated her life to supporting and uplifting women. And I knew I wanted to do something to honor her and to deal with my grief and also just that feeling of helplessness. So I started thinking back, and years ago, my mom was living in a red state and she has been a lifelong liberal. She mostly lived in blue states. And she was having a really hard time without her like-minded community around her. So I came up with the idea of creating a Blue State of Mind t-shirt for her to wear so she could wear her alliance. She was never one to keep quiet. And, maybe connect with other people who had the same state of mind. And like often happens, life got in the way. I forgot about it, never did it. And then, like I said, she passed away. So I thought this was the perfect time to bring that idea to life. And hopefully it will help other people who have that same state of mind.
And that's very important because I believe in equality for everybody. And regardless of what your political background is or what side of the spectrum you fall on, it's important that everybody has the same equal rights and equal rights to healthcare. So, what do you sell in the shop, Blue State of Mind, and where can people find it?
So the web address is bluestateofmind.store. That will take you right to a shop, and we sell t-shirts and sweatshirts and coffee mugs and bags and all sorts of items that are branded Blue State of Mind. This is one of our designs here. And everything that people buy, 100% of the profits go to support organizations that support reproductive rights. So right now, everything goes to the National Network of Abortion Funds to help them ensure that everyone has access to this vital health care that they need.
Yeah, and I'm glad you brought that up because there was recently on the news, there is a woman in Louisiana, and she learned that her child's brain was growing outside of the skull, and her health was put in jeopardy. Obviously, her baby was no longer viable. And she was told she could not get an abortion in Louisiana. So she is planning on traveling out of state. And she brought the media's attention to this because this woman's health was endangered. The child was not going to live. And she was told basically, go ahead, effectively go ahead and die. Mm-hmm. And that's not okay. And I'm sure that, there's a lot more to the story than what I know or what the media knows. But health, equal access to healthcare is important. It's a social justice issue. It's an equity issue. It's an equality issue. And that's why we need to stay laser focused on that. Again, regardless of your political beliefs, regardless of your religious beliefs, equality for everyone is the most important thing we have. And and the fact that you're donating 100% of your proceeds to that is it's honorable, but it's important that we keep this, ahead of the curve.
Yes, we have to keep fighting. We do. And a lot of these situations, like the one you mentioned, seem like our worst fears coming true. This is what we're afraid of. And there's, young girls that aren't able, to get the care that they need. And I feel very lucky that I live in California and have rights to that healthcare, but it's unacceptable that people in other states don't have that just because of where they live.
Yeah.
And because
And, yeah,
of
it's
the,
control.
it all comes down to control. And unfortunately, like many issues, it affects, populations that already have barriers to care the most. So,
Yeah.
because of the systemic racism and in our country, it affects Black and brown and
Oh,
LGBTQ
absolutely.
and low income. And, we have to keep fighting for each other.
Yeah. And, again, I love the fact you brought up, it is affecting, gay and lesbian communities, affecting people of color, it's affecting people low income. They cannot travel out of state to, get the help they need. And that's why we need to keep everything equal and fair, no matter where you are, where you live, where you come from. So on closing, guys, go to the store. Could you give the address one more time? I'll put it in the write-up, but just one more time so people have it.
Absolutely. It's bluestateofmind.store. That'll take you right there. And midterms are coming up. Great t-shirts to wear to vote.
Absolutely. Voting is important. And, guys, just check it out. Get your t-shirt, get your little blue. I'm wearing blue right now. And check out the store. So Jessica, thank you so much for coming and telling everybody about this. It's an important cause, guys. So please go visit the store, buy what you can, share the movement, keep this going.
Thank you, Wendy.
Thank you, guys. We will see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.